When Everett Dobson was a little boy growing up in Cheyenne, Oklahoma, he dreamed of being a cowboy. And nobody had ever heard of a cellular phone. We know Dobson Communications was a leader in the cellular world, but when did it all start?
Well, it started in 1936. My grandfather, E.R. Doc Dobson was his nickname, was working in the oil fields around Cushing, Oklahoma. And when he got off work from the oil fields, he would start laying telephone line to a lot of the upstart oil field communities, and literally just connecting, the new houses among the communities, and that was the start in 1936.
Growing up in a family business can have mixed blessings. Sometimes it's understood the children will follow in their parents' footsteps.
Oh, I don't know that it was ever understood, but growing up in a entrepreneurial type home, I can remember certainly my father and grandfather debating about the merits of this business strategy or that business strategy. So it certainly becomes part of you. I certainly don't doubt that. But whether it was telecommunications or other businesses, I don't know that I was predetermined or predestined to go into that line of business. And frankly, I was active in some various other businesses when I was very early on, and without much, I would say, clear vision as to where I wanted to go. And up and until I learned about wireless communications and what possibilities around the new emerging cellular telephones was going to be, I probably had some doubt. But when I literally fell in love with opportunities around cellular communications, that's when I charted my course.
Leadership isn't often defined by your own company. It branches out into other areas of interest, and one of those was basketball.
When we started on the Thunder Project, we knew it was going to be a long, long adventure. We knew it wasn't the kind of situation we wanted to get involved with if we weren't willing to stay through, the end. Now, not that getting them here is the end, because I think we're now charged with putting a successful product on the court. I'm relatively speaking one of the smaller owners, but thus far it's been very enjoyable. Somewhat expensive, but it's been very enjoyable. But I think Clay and the team have just done a fabulous job positioning the team in Oklahoma City the way it is.
Everett graduated from Southwestern Oklahoma State University with a degree in economics and has served as a member of the Foundation Board since 1991. Creating a climate of matching sizable donations, the business school is now known as the Everett Dobson School of Business and Technology.
It's one of the things that we concentrated on at Dobson Communications was our Pride Scholarship program. So it's something that I'm particularly interested in and have a high degree of confidence that it does, in fact, change lives and improve society.
Everett and his wife, Janetta, have made a significant difference at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. And as a family, with their 3 beautiful daughters, they are studying a variety of Oklahoma charities where they can continue to help. Everett's roots in western Oklahoma run deep, so when asked to be on the board of directors for the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum, it was a natural fit.
There was a connection there, and I grew up rodeoing. I used to ride bulls and rope calves and all of that. So there was certainly a connection, and still is a connection. I think every little boy wants to be a cowboy, and I certainly was no exception. But the museum itself, the history of the museum is incredible. Why it's here, the involvement of the Gaylord family and the Cook family out in California, the commitment to that the museum has made to Oklahoma City, and the commitment that Oklahoma City's made to the museum has just been remarkable. And it is truly a treasure. It's a treasure that Oklahoma, I think, needs to understand perhaps a little bit better. But it's a treasure that a lot of in the art community, it is certainly recognized as the leading institution in the United States for interpreting the history of the West.
For his unbridled enthusiasm, his cowboy spirit of adventure, his willingness to give back to his alma mater, and his vision to grow our city, we are honored to award Everett Dobson with the Leadership Award.